Nothing like this has ever happened here, you know? So that was quite a wake-up call. You can see kind of the rhetoric becoming worse and worse and more divisive. And so you kind of start expecting something like this to happen. It was me thinking about all the stuff that's happened in the past that has led up to this moment, and just the risk of contributing further and further on that rhetoric. And I can't say that I expected it to be this level of an attack, but you know, media does have an impact. Saw that the place that I was working at wasn't going to change. At least I wasn't going to be able to create that change. I would hold back tears sometimes. I would feel physically sick. But the thing is that when you work in that environment for a long time, you kind of become desensitized as well. It takes really big events like the Christchurch terrorist attack to really get in touch with what you're feeling, and not just brush it off and not just ignore it. I think it's irresponsible for us as consumers to not realize what's being said, to not realize that there are hundreds of front pages every year by the Rupert Murdoch press conglomerate, which vilify very clearly, very overtly Muslims. There's a difference in, you know, covering an event, telling people what happened, giving them the news, and then having commentators talk about it with their opinions, which are based in unfounded truths. Ideas that existed within this killer's head didn't exist in a vacuum. Just because everyone doesn't act upon those ideas doesn't mean they don't exist. And we need to be able to recognize that. It's time that we actually are active in promoting our multiculturalism and promoting our religious diversity in this country. You can't sit there and you can't just say, oh, that was really bad. You know, I stand with the victims. That's not enough. It's not enough any longer, especially. I would like to see a world where all journalists will stand up for minority groups that are being targeted and vilified. And let's be honest, it's not going to be Muslim people forever. It was the Asians before me in the 80s in Australia. It will be someone else sometime soon, I'm sure. We don't need to be working in environments where we feel uncomfortable. We don't need to be compromising our values. Having stood up myself, I think people will always come and be supportive of you. The right people will surround you, and you kind of have to believe in that, which is hard, but it will eventually work out.